Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My best wishes for you all. Please pay attention to my lovely coat. You could get my name easily. Vegetable oil. You guys must be familiar with me since I'm used in your daily life. Nowadays, I take part in the culinary, the industry as well as energy field. You know, as a kind of you, I'm considered as your best friend, just a little less important than those dogs. I have a tremendous family, living with lots of siblings. My favorite cousins are olive oil, coconut oil, almond oil, peanut oil, palm oil, mustard oil, rice bran oil, pumpkin seed oil, cottonseed oil, castor oil. Sorry, I just inherited my father's fickle attitude. Maybe you are confused about my family, but the only thing you need to do is try oils and choose one that fits your taste best. In order to be a qualified member in my family, I have gone through an arduous process, from farms, overcoming all horrible machines, being tested by different authorities. You might never know what efforts I paid, how many times I got exhausted, decided to give up, but finally persuaded myself to adhere to my belief. Could you see my blood color inside the bottle? It is my glory. So today, I will bring you a brand new experience, the veggie oil journey.
Are you ready?
All the stories begin in the farm. We come from different plants. Exactly, we come from different parts of different plants. However, one thing is in common. Only the best could participate in the later journey to be the vegetable oil. It may depend on the producer, absolutely. We tried our best to be healthy, although sometimes we relied on the help of chemical substances to improve our quality. Before we were put into production, we need to be distinguished from our brothers used as fuels. Identification of raw material is of great importance to figure out what we really are. We don't want to fall into the wrong category. We know that many scientists are working on my family. I sincerely hope with advanced technology, we could provide you guys some more nutrition. Then we were sent to the factory. We were put into a screw-type machine, miserably crushed and pressed by the expeller, spitting out all liquid inside our bodies. The seed fiber solids will remain in the machine, which would finally be used as fertilizer or food for animals. While the oil seeps through small openings, if the temperatures are below 49 degrees Celsius, the liquid will be called cold-pressed oil, which retain all of the flavor, aroma, and nutritional value. However, some of my friends cannot be cold-pressed. Furthermore, expeller extraction mostly overheat us and leave too much of the high-value oil in our bodies. Some kind of oils are produced through a process called solvent extraction. These kinds of seeds will be washed with certain chemicals to release the oil. Subsequently, the solvent will be removed, though a tiny amount of solvent will remain in the final oil. However, solvent extraction is more efficient compared with expeller extraction. Solvent extraction requires less maintenance, release more oil from the ingredients, comports more with the mass production, and keep more nutritional value. Indeed, some producers will use expeller extraction first and then use solvent extraction.
To strictly control the quality of meat, relevant agencies need to carry out a series of tests and analysis. We can divide the analysis into three main categories. Compositional analysis. Determining the composition of meat provides a range of valuable information. You can know the origin and quality of meat, resistance to oxidation of meat, and most importantly, the nutritional value of meat. Contaminant analysis. Although I'm widely used and consumed, there are still many health concerns which are puzzling me. As a result of the widespread use of pesticides, residues can remain in my body. Determining the free fatty acid content demonstrates that whether I have been properly refined. Free fatty acid in organisms comes from the breakdown of a triglyceride, which is just the structure of fatty acid. Additive analysis. The shelf life of meat and my applicability in industries is greatly dependent on my resistance to oxidation that can lead to rancidity. Therefore, I must pass the additive analysis before I enter the food market. After describing the categories of analysis of meat, I'm going to introduce some interesting gadgets that can analyze the safety of meat. Number 1. I have a certain life cycle. Early in the cycle, the quality of fried food is not the best, as there is conditioning of meat to achieve the best taste and texture result. This breaking period is brief, and soon I'm at a fresh to optimum cooking level. As I get older, I continue to break down, getting a worse flavor. This entire cycle can be tracked chemically by determining the level of the free fatty acids using the test strips. Strips are dipped into the oil to be tested, and the color response provides an easy-to-read indication. In this way, we can easily figure out this degree of shortening breakdown. Number 2. Cutting-edge technology makes it possible to use this fast, simple, and reliable way to perform quality control of meat. With OxyTester, you can determine free fatty acids, the peroxide value, and many other properties of meat. More importantly, this little machine is portable and not that expensive. It is even available for household use in order to ensure the safety of meat.
Look at me. After the testing, the qualified vegetable oils, just like me, go to the market. We are displayed in the storage racks, waiting for my dear customers to bring me home. Carefully, I was chosen from thousands of my siblings in the farm. Carefully, I was modified through the complicated process in the factory. Carefully, I was tested by farmers, factories, labs, as well as authorities. Carefully, I'm now preparing to use in your daily life. And I believe, carefully, I will occur in your diet to give you nutrition. This is my story, my world. Do you enjoy the journey? At last, let's see what my student customers have said.
Oil these days is not only used in household, but also appears in canteens and snacks. We can see that the quality of oil has tremendous effect on every individual and every family.
Also, many other foods are facing an enormous challenge of their safety because of the increasing amount of contaminants and additives.
But we still have our technology. Technology makes it possible to refine the process of farming, production, as well as safety tests.
We really believe the power of technology
Provides infinite possibility to process or even genetically modify the food.
To make it cleaner, safer.
Scientists and researchers are working on the issue. We students also need to devote our knowledge and strength.
Bring about a more advanced food production system.
A more credible food market.
A better world by technology.